Hey everyone. Elise is like, oh, wait a minute. Like this, you know what would make this video better?
A baby.
A baby. So we're doing a February market update today because it's March, which means you do February.
Hey guys, just in case you haven't seen us before, I'm Elise.
And I'm John.
And we are a Heart of Austin Homes team with the rest of the team. And she's looking at the stats. She's like, wow, those are some impressive stats, Mom and Dad.
Right? Yeah, she's like, I think we should move to South Austin. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That's exactly what she said. Hey, you're already here.
Anyway, so we wanted to let you guys in on a little update on the market stats in Austin and South Austin for the month of February.
Yep, the market is starting to heat up. A little bit more activity showing up now that we're in March. And so we're going to go through the numbers.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so South Austin, again, I feel like I always have to qualify this. It's south of 71, west of 35. That's what we're talking about. So...
Well, I thought we included east of 35.
No.
Oh.
This is 239 active listings in South Austin. So year over year...
How much did it go down or up?
Last
What would
February,
you guess?
I can't remember. I just looked at the stat, but I don't even remember. Up 25%. Wow.
So the number of homes that are available to be sold in February of this year is up 25% from what it was last year.
That means there were probably,
compared to last month, though, it's down 4%. So the available homes to sell is down 4% from last month.
So
which is very
starting to sell a little bit. Like it could just be seasonality, like some inventory is coming off the market, but not that much is coming on.
Yeah, no, definitely. And so, but I mean,
25% is made.
The funny thing is, people are getting bid out by like $20,000 or $30,000 already on homes, going $20,000 or $30,000 over list price right now.
Well, if they're priced appropriately.
If they're priced appropriately, obviously that won't happen.
Yeah, sometimes it just sits there.
So, how do you think that compares to all of Austin?
I'm going to say South Austin is better.
And this is everything that is listed on the MLS in the city of Austin.
Yes, if you have an Austin address,
this you qualify.
So up 4%.
3.9%.
So
since last year,
people are selling their homes.
All over in Austin.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, given the population growth, that seems like a reasonable amount.
Well, this would say we've got more inventory too, right?
Well, it would, except that, I mean, we could also just have more things coming active and more things being bought up.
It also depends on population growth. So you could have more listings, but if you got more people, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Right?
So
it depends on population growth.
But we don't necessarily have 25% more people in South Austin.
No, we
so
don't.
That is something.
We're getting more
we may very well have 3.9% more people as a city. There's still, last stat I heard was 149 people moving to Austin per day. And that was before the latest Apple announce of a new campus and the latest Facebook announce of a campus, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So, oh my Lord, we'll have to get the new stat on that.
Okay,
but for all of Austin, since last month, down 1.8.
So it kind of matches.
I think that is probably tied to things actually selling.
Yeah.
And so, because January picked up with a fervor, and it's been, relatively steady since then.
But we're still only looking at like 2.3 months of inventory in Austin.
Exactly. Anything under 3 months of inventory in the nation is considered. And what is inventory? Inventory is if everything sold at the rate that it's currently selling at, how fast would it take to sell out everything that's currently on the market?
Nothing new came on the market.
Exactly. And anything under 3 months nationally is considered lightning fast market.
Yeah, seller's market.
And we are continuously under 3 months.
Yep.
Even when we slow down, we're still under 3 months.
So if you've heard anything like, housing prices are plummeting in all these major metros, well, we're about to get to that. So we'll see what the real stat is for Austin.
For Austin, in particular.
Here's a hint. They're not.
So that's the number of houses that are available to sell. The number of homes sold in February.
Okay, so this is year over year is the green stat.
For South Austin is 138. So 138 of 239.
So 2 months.
Sold.
Yeah.
And how do you think it compares to last year? Let me tell you.
Down 15%.
Down. So this is actually a little telling. We're up 25% in the number of homes available for sale, and down 15% in the number of homes actually sold.
People are reaching for the pricing. Right, right. More
Yeah.
people are cashing out in South Austin. Like, hey, I'm appreciating my
Yeah.
price is getting higher. Let me sell it. Let me stick it up there. And then like, they're not quite as many are selling. Right?
And it's so odd though, because again, we do see so many people having to bid up to get homes in South
It
Austin.
depends on how they're priced.
Yeah.
Right. So these are like the stretchers.
Any homes that we've sold, and we're hearing lots of stories of other buyers having that problem.
Yeah.
So how do you think it compares to last month? Well, let me tell you, up 15%. The
One
number of,
month. Now that's just month over month. Right?
Yeah.
So
we sold 15% more homes in South Austin this month, or in February, than we did in January.
Yeah.
So let's look at all of Austin though. 2,075 homes sold in February of 2019. How many sold in February of 2018?
the same.
The same, right at 2,075. And what about compared to February of 2019? January of 2019, i.e., January into February.
I sort of jumped the shark on that one.
You did
Up 6%.
up 6%. So more homes sold in all of Austin in February than January. That's pretty
Normal. Yeah.
normal.
We should keep
Things are
seeing
picking
that
up. Yeah,
coming into the year.
yeah, exactly. All the way into August.
Yeah.
Usually, although the last 2 years, the market seemed to dip about like 6 weeks ish early. The screen has flipped. I know. Can you read backwards? It says February.
Really? It's flipped? So everyone's like
Yeah.
reading backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. How do you fix that?
We'll figure that out between our next.
Well, then you're just going to
between
have to
next
listen,
time,
right?
next
Or look
time.
at the numbers backwards.
We're just practicing your skills, man. Practicing your skills. And then what about pricing wise? So in South Austin, the median sale price, so again, median is if you line them all up in a row, it would be the one in the middle, which helps avoid the skewing of, for example, super luxury homes, like the ones that are selling for 15 million don't end up skewing the average so strongly when you do a median over
So
an average.
backwards, that's 338,000.
So 338,000 is the median price for South Austin
Yeah.
right now.
And year over year, that's up 4%.
4%. Now, it's important to note that 3 to 5% is considered a maintainable level of growth.
It's like regular, steady growth.
Exactly.
Right.
So this, between last year and this year,
It's a
gaining
nice
4%.
Normal appreciation.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
it. Nothing crazy.
Yay! A reasonable market. However, between
Month
just
over month.
January and February, we saw a 6% growth.
Oh, that's just competition right there.
Yeah.
There's just more shoppers.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And so-
Which is funny because you'd think with 25% more inventory that they wouldn't be
But
So
as long as
desperate.
your year over year number is nice and steady, you're okay.
Exactly. That
Right.
one, the monthly
This
one,
just
can
means
get
like, hey,
skewed a
you're
bit.
going to fight with more buyers.
Exactly.
In February than January.
Note that the median house price for all of Austin was $295,000 for February.
It just feels hard to find something that's under 300.
I know.
Right? They're
exactly.
there.
When you
This
have
is
when you have a
absolutely
buyer
it,
that
right?
wants to buy so badly, and they're
Yeah.
like, "I have $190,000 to work with," and you're like, "I'm gonna
You
try."
can find some condos and some houses on the outskirts.
And houses on the outskirts.
Round Rock, Cedar Park, Leander, you can find stuff
Del
up there.
Valley, yeah,
If you
Leander.
want like close to town.
Elgin is getting popular.
Totally.
It's getting
Oh.
cooler,
Yeah.
by the way,
And
which I
Bastrop,
did not
too.
expect. Yeah. So anyway, so how is that compared to last year for all of Austin? It's actually down half a percent.
a point.
So when people are saying like, "Oh, it's crazy market," it's down half a point.
about the
At
same.
least February to February
About the same.
from last year.
Now remember, this is all of Austin. And like Austin has grabbed a lot of territory.
Yeah.
So when you think of Austin,
humongous.
it's like, well, 7732 way out in Steiner Ranch is still Austin.
Technically
right?
Austin.
So
Everything-
and everything down all the way
That has an address that technically.
to north of Kyle,
listed as
right,
Austin.
is still technically Austin.
Yeah.
So that's where that is. This
So how does February compare to January though? It's up
0.1%.
0.1%. That is so
No change.
manageable. So in other words, that's not insane appreciation there that we're seeing.
It's
all over
Austin about the
Austin.
same.
Definitely.
But South Austin, look at that.
Yeah, steady Eddie, good.
There's
good
a lot of appreciation. Basically, 04 is bleeding into 4.5. is
Yeah,
what's happening.
4.5 that's bleeding into 4.8.
Yeah. And 4.5 and 4.8 are bigger, so it'll take a little bit
Sorry,
longer.
78704. 78745.
Yeah, to bleed into that
787,
across
exactly.
71. But it's coming. Like, if you go to the north end of 4.5, like east of Manchac, there's all sorts of tear down, new construction, $600,000 half duplex things over there. Go check it out. All these, the same modern farmhouse jazz is popping up everywhere.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear any more, we are happy to wax poetic on stats about Austin, what the think tanks are saying about where things are going. And we would absolutely love to help you look into any of that, even if it's just to know the value of your house because you're, thinking about selling in a couple of years or whatever it might be.
And when you hear a headline, just do a double check. Some headlines are designed to get you really outraged or really curious.
Happy to get you the real stats.
The real stats aren't necessarily matching the national
Definitely.
headlines.
Anyway, you guys, thank you for listening.
And sorry, these are backwards.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll have to write them in reverse next time.
We'll fix it. Anyway,
Thanks, everyone.
thank you guys so much for checking us out. Take care.